All right, day 35. I can't believe it's been 35 days on the Appalachian Trail. My goodness. Let me see, I stayed at a shelter last night. It was really neat. It was made by the CCC, so it's probably made in the 30s. All rock, and it was on a rock overlook. So it had a nice view, but of course it was foggy, rainy. It was interesting. I was hiking with two guys, one from Georgia, one from Boston, and a guy from Germany came in, a young guy, pulling this contraption on wheels. He hiked the Appalachian Trail a couple of years ago. Now he's hiking from New York to Los Angeles, and he's pulling this thing. So I guess he's going on a road. My wife said he needed something to do. Anyway, got in bed, and all of a sudden it started misting, very heavy. You can see how foggy it is now. And the mist came into the shelter. I'd hung all my clothes up to dry. They were soaking wet this morning. Sleeping bag got wet, kept me warm, didn't have any issues. But there you go. All right, crossing the road here. So, did 14 something yesterday. I've been trying to upload my videos, but the cell signal's so weak out here, I was unable to do that. So I've got 2 days of videos I gotta upload. My plan today is to go into Fort Montgomery, New York. It's right on the Hudson River. And I've got reservations at a hotel for 2 nights. So I'm gonna get in tonight, and tomorrow I'm gonna take a zero and visit Fort Montgomery and let everything dry out and rest. And of course, it's thunderstorms tomorrow, so that seems to work out pretty good. I haven't had a dry New York day yet. I understand in Georgia, it's wet down there too. Well, anyway, the good news is there's a lot of water. All the water sources are up and running. Okay, day 35 started. Hear the birds out there. Woke up at 5:15, kind of draggy, stuffing all that wet stuff in. But I took the advice of Bigfoot, and I had a dry set of clothes, an extra one, and so I've got on all clean, dry clothes this morning, since everything else was soaking wet. All right, so it'll be a 15-mile day hike into Fort Montgomery, and the trail actually runs through the town, which is kind of cool. And there we go. Talk to you later. All right. Day 35. This morning has been particularly pleasant. Let me see, I've been going about an hour and a half, and it's just been trails. That sounds silly, but I haven't had that in New York yet. This is the first time. Everything else has been bouldering or going over long rocks. This is just walking in the woods. You can see behind me, trail. In front of me, just trail. And that's exciting. Did this thing yesterday called the lemon squeeze, and it was funny. someone my size had to work to get through it. But I got through it. I hear a road up ahead, near civilization. The shelters have views of New York City. That's what they say. But it's rained every day. It rained again this morning. It's foggy, so we don't see it. But hey, New York City, wish we could see you. That's pretty cool to think of the Appalachian Trail looking at New York City. Oh, this is pretty cool. Wooden bridge going across the stream. Thank God for wooden bridges. Saw one where it was an Eagle Scout project. There's the stream. I'll hold it up, here's the bridge. Don't fall in while I'm doing all this. Very nice. All right. Make sure I'm going the right way here. These blazes are cool. Sometimes I think maybe we need a blaze in life just to keep us going. Following the path. All right. Talk to you later. All right. Here we are at the William Bryan Memorial Shelter. These rocks. Real pretty view here. It's right on the trail. They say there's a water source up. I'm okay for water right now, so I'm not going to go. There's no privy. Rocks. Beautiful little stone shelter. They said this was built by the CCC. I'm digging it. All right. This big yellow ball came out in the sky. First time I've seen that in several days. And suddenly we have a view. Here's a view in New York. I came off those mountains over there. I'm going this way. All right, let's see. I'm about to begin an 800-foot climb. There's a shelter up here on the top. I said I've got views of New York City. Maybe I'll get one. So I set my altimeter to 600. That's where I am now. And it's kind of cool as I'm going up. I got an idea how much farther I got to go. Way to go, Casio. It's a little cheap Casio watch. It's only like 35, 40 bucks. Got it on Amazon. It's their altimeter watch. So it doesn't work with GPS. It just works on barometric pressure. But you set it at the bottom of a climb. You can look on gut hooks and it'll tell you what you got. And then as you start your climb, like I am right now, it'll start reading it for you. That's pretty cool. All right, here I go. All right, I've made that climb. There's the Hudson River. There's a big old suspension bridge going over it. There's that lookout over there. I believe I'm going to go up to that lookout shortly. Very nice. All right, there's Lookout Tower on top of Bear Mountain, the mighty Hudson River. All I have to do is go down that valley and up that thing. Somebody just told me they had a vending machine up there. I'll feel a Coca-Cola in my future. All right, here's the observation deck on top of Bear Mountain. Very cool. All right, here's the view from the observation deck top. There's the mighty Hudson River. The U.S. Military Academy is over there, James. And that's the whole thing. All right. All right, I'm coming off the mountain. I'm looking at the mighty Hudson. So impressive.